Okay, dear viewers, welcome again to our online learning program. Today is another day. We thank Almighty Allah for keeping us alive and safety. Today we are going to see another subtopic in mathematics, and that subtopic is called square of a number. That subtopic is concerning with square of a number. What does the square of a number mean? Square of a number means multiplying a number by itself. When you multiply a number by itself, it means that you are finding the square of that number. So that is the meaning of square of a number. When you are asked to find the square of number, it means that you are required to find the product of two number which are the same. Two number which are the same, when they multiplied together, they produce something called square of a number. Kwa hiyo leo tunaangalia somo ambalo linasema square of a number. Square of a number kwa shule zile za msingi wanazotumia lugha ya Kiswahili wanasema square of a number ni masuala ya kipeuo cha pili. Kuna kipeuo na kipeo. Sasa square of a number manake ni unapoambiwa tafuta square of a number, manake tafuta namba ambayo inazalisha namba fulani, lakini namba hiyo zinazidishwa namba zenyewe kwa zenyewe. Kwa hiyo ndo hapo sasa sijajua kama wanaita kipeuo au kipeo. Kipeo cha namba. Maana ni namba ambayo inapatikana kwa kuzidisha namba mbili. Wao watakuwa wanatumia neno kipeo. Kipeo cha namba. Kitafuta kipeo cha namba 5 au kitafuta kipeo cha namba 5 au kipeuo, tafuta kipeuo cha namba 5, manake atachukua 5 atazidisha 5 mara 5. Sasa huku kwenye English medium, primary school English medium, we call them square of a number. Kwa hiyo square of a number means multiplying a number by itself. So now let us see how to find a square of a number, and we are going to see it by using examples. So let us see example number 1. Example 1, you ask me here, find the square of 21. You ask me to find the square of 21. So solution. So square of a number, as we said, is multiplying a number by itself. So here we are required to find the square of 21. Given square of 21 is equal to how much? So now, since we are required to find the square of 21, we have to multiply 21 by 21. We have to multiply 21 by 21. So when you multiply this number, you will get the square of 21. So in order to multiply it well, we are going to use vertical method of multiplication. So we write 21 times 21. So now we multiply there. We take 1 times 1, we get 1. 2 times 1, we get 2. And then we take this 21 above times 2. 1 times 2, 2. 2 times 2, 4. After that, we have to plus this one. We have to plus. So here when we plus, we get how much? Here there is 0. 1 plus 0, you get 1. 2 plus 2, you get 4. 4 plus 0, you get 4. So therefore, the square of 21 is equal to that one. So therefore you write here square of 21 is equal to 441. You have already finished. That is for example number 1. Kwa hiyo tumeona hapo jinsi ya kutafuta. Umeambiwa tafuta kipeo cha namba 21. Find the square of 21. Tafuta kipeo cha namba 21. Kwa hiyo kipeo cha namba 21 manake hapa unatakiwa uzidishe 21 mara 21 ndio utapata kipeo cha namba 21. Kwa hiyo kule shule ya msingi square of a number wao wanaita kipeo. Tumeelewana hapo Kwa hiyo mfano wa kwanza. Let us go to second example. Second example here umepewa mfano wa pili. Umepewa hapo work out. Swali nasema work out the square of 3 and 1/3. Solution. So in order to find the square of that number, we have to multiply by itself. Given we are required to find square of 3 and 1/3 is equal to how much? So in order to find the square of that one, we have to multiply. We take 3 1/3 times 3 1/3. So here is simple multiplication. In order to multiply this number, what type of fraction is this one? First of all, we have to identify what type of this fraction. This is mixed fraction. So in order to multiply mixed fraction, you have to change them from mixed into improper fraction. So change mixed fraction into improper fraction. So when you change there, how do we change mixed fraction into improper? We take 3 times 3, this denominator, times this one. 3 times 3, you get 9. Times 1 plus 1, you get 10. 3 times 3, 3 times 3, 9 plus 1, 10. So 10/3 times here. If you change also, you change there, you get also 10/3. Then you have to multiply 10 times 10. You cannot simplify there because they are not simplifiable. So there you have to multiply by itself. 10 times 10 you get 100. Divided by 3 times 3 you get 9. So there, when you divide there, you get how much? 100 divided by 9, you will get 9. No, 100 divided by 9, you will get 10. 10. And then remain how much? 10. No, you will get 9. 100 divided by 9. You will get 9 times 9 is 81. 9 times 10 is 90. 9 times 10 is 90. 9 times 11, 99. So it's the 100 divided 9 is 11. Or remain 1/9. So 9 times 11, 99 plus 1, 100. So therefore square root of 3 1/3 is equal to 11 1/9. So that is the square root of that number. That is the square of 3 and 1/3. So we have asked you to work out the square of 3 1/3. So the square of 3 1/3 is 11 1/9. I think there you have understood how to solve these examples. So now let us go to last example. Last example, example number 3. Here you are asked example number 3. You are asked to calculate the square of 3.3 5 is equal to how much? Solution. Now you have given a decimal number. So for this type of subtopic, when you ask to find the square of a number, you can be given any type of number. You can be given a whole number, or fraction, or decimal, any type of number you can be given and asked to find the square of a number. So for example number 3 there, we have given a decimal number. Calculate the square of 3.5. 3.5. So given required to find square of 3.5. 3.5 is equal to how much? Solution. So in order to find the square of 3.5, we have to multiply. So we have to take 3.5 times 3.5. So in order to multiply this number, we have to use a vertical method. 3.5 times 3.5. Vertical method of multiplication. So now there you have to know multiplication table. For this type of numbers, without knowing multiplication table, actually we will not be able to get right this type of question, because multiplication table is very important in the whole subject of mathematics. If a student or pupils, he or she does not know multiplication table, my friend, that pupils will going to have a lot of problem concerning the subject of mathematics. And he will find himself or herself saying that mathematics is very difficult top subject. No, mathematics is not difficult subject. Since you don't know multiplication table, so therefore that's why you are unable to do calculation well, because the basic foundation of mathematics subject is knowing multiplication table. Without multiplication table, you will find the subject of mathematics very difficult, my friends. So therefore, you have to force yourself to claim mathematical table, to put it in your head, to know it. Without multiplication table, you will find this subject very difficult for you, because everything, every operation, or every question concerning mathematics will need you to use a multiplication table. So if you don't know multiplication table, my friend, I feel sorry for you. So I advise you to revise regularly multiplication table until you put it in your mind. Without knowing multiplication table, you will find the subject of mathematics very difficult. I'm telling you for sure. So make sure you revise, you read regularly, frequently you read mathematical table. So now for this question, we have to multiply. And how to multiply? You multiply as follows. Take 5 times 5, you get how much? 25. You write 5, you get 2. Okay. 3 times 5, you get 15. Plus 2, 15, 17. So here you write 17. Okay, 15, 16, 17. Okay, now we have already finished taking. We take the top number times 5 first. After finishing multiplying the top number with 5, then we take again the top number multiplying with this 3. So now we take 3.5 times 3. Okay, now 5 times 3. 5 times 3, you get how much? 15. You write here 15. You get 1. 3 times 3, 9. And that one plus that one, 10. There. So here you have to add. You have to do addition there. So there, when you add there, you just have to add there 5 plus 0. Here, since there is no number, you assume there is 0 there. So 5 plus 0, you get 5. 7 plus 5, 7 plus 5 is how much? 12. You write 2, you get 1. 1 plus 0, 1, and that one 2. Here 1 plus 0, 1. After that, after finishing adding, then you are going to count the number of decimal place. Decimal places. How many decimal places do we have from our question? We have 2 decimal places. This one 1, 2. These are decimal places. There are 2 decimal places. 1, 2. So you have to count decimal place starting from the right to left. When you are counting decimal place, you start from right to left. So start here from this 5 here. This is 1 decimal place, 2. This is 1, 2. So the decimal place will stay here. So now your answer will be 12 decimal 25. So therefore, square of 3.5 is equal to 12.25. I think I've already finished. Now is the time for you to do homework. Sasa ni muda wako wa kufanya homework concerning square of a number. Homework. Homework exercise. Okay, the question you are given question here says that find the square. Find the square of the following numbers. Find the square of the following number. Number 1 here, you have given 28. Number 2, you are given 5, 1/4. Number 3, you are given 2.3. So you are required to find the square of this number. So this is a homework for you. Test yourself if you have understood me or not. And then after finishing doing this homework, you can send it. You can take a photograph of that, or you can photograph or take a picture of that homework exercise after doing it in either in an exercise book or in a piece of plain paper, in a white plain paper. But remember to write your name on the top and the name of the school you are studying. Also, you take it and send it through my WhatsApp number after taking a picture of that homework exercise after doing it. Then send it through my WhatsApp number. I'm telling you, please, my friend, don't forget to subscribe to your favorite channel, Mtatuzi TV, because it's very important for you to subscribe. When you subscribe, it means that you will get notification about the new video that I will be uploading to my channel. So I advise you and I beg you, please subscribe to this channel for more good things like this one. Thank you very much for listening and have a nice day.